Hi,
this is Lisa Stalvey of the new web series called 10 and 10. That means that in 10 minutes we're going to create a dinner or lunch spending $10. And today's theme is going to be about the ocean. My fiance thought he was going to go skin diving today with my snorkel and my fins, which he's 6'3", which is kind of ridiculous. So we decided to go to the market instead and spend $1.61 on the sardines, unbelievably so, $3.30 on the anchovies, and then $1.56 on the Israeli couscous. So far we've got New Brunswick, wherever the anchovies came from in Israel, and we're going to add fresh herbs from our garden: parsley, sage, and mint, and red onion, garlic powder, and granulated onion. We're going to put all that in the water, which I'm going to light right now, and here we go. And in 10 minutes we better have dinner. And then what we're going to do while the water is boiling, because the Israeli couscous won't take long because it's toasted. It's about a 3-minute cooking experience. So in the meantime, what we'll do while the water's boiling is we're going to place our sardines on the plate, because if you cook the sardine, it becomes too salty and it ruins it. Most people don't know that. You have to place it on the plate raw, and you have to make sure you don't cook it. That's why the pasta goes on top of it afterwards. I mean, look at the protein. I mean, in the old days, during the last Great Depression, and even before that, do you know that people made homemade soups and stews, and nobody had high cholesterol, nobody was obese, nobody was sick, everybody was healthy. So this is my way of dealing with the recession that we think we have. So that I'll place, because Frank wants anchovies on his. He doesn't like really, or he likes sardines, but we're going to do his with anchovies, and I'll save a few for the Caesar. His might be better than mine though, because he always thinks of things I don't think of, which really aggravates the hell out of me, but that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these chilies, which are excruciatingly, painfully hot. And you know, the smaller things get, like with anything, it becomes hotter or sweeter. Just like in the ocean, the more beautiful the fish, the more poisonous it is. And same with spiders and all kinds of things. So I'm going to put some chilies in his pasta. I won't tell him though. See how he enjoys that. Okay, now I'm going to slice this onion, because the water's boiling already. And by the way, if you use a stainless steel pan or a copper pan, it conducts heat a lot quicker. Just, that's some information. And then we're going to dice this to have it ready to go. And then we're going to put a teaspoon, maybe. Yeah, probably a tablespoon of, I don't believe in measuring, by the way. I'm sure you've noticed this right now, and this is the way you really should learn to cook, by the way you feel about things. And then we're going to add some of this, whatever it is. I have to ask my friend. She said some weird name, and I don't know what it is. Then, while that's doing its thing, we're going to prepare the Caesar salad dressing, which I don't do your typical Caesar salad dressing, but I get as close as I can. I like to do things a little differently than anybody else. So I'll put a little mayonnaise in there instead of making my own mayonnaise. And we're going to add a little bit of Dijon, just so you can see the visual. Just like that. And then we take a whisk and we put in some balsamic, because we don't want the vinegar dressing to be too dark. And then we add lemon. If you can get your hands on some Meyer lemon, that would be epic, because it's sweet. It's sort of like a tangerine and a lemon.
that's it.
All right. So now we're going to put the pasta in. Another whole bag, why not? Because I'm going to be hungry later. Okay, now that's going to boil. It should be at least under I'll say again, under 10 minutes. Because the simplest meals take the least amount of time. at this. It's going to be great. Okay. We've got about 5 more minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the herbs on the plate as well. I don't believe in shopping. I don't like refined cooking. You know, when you do something over and over and over again just to get one basic ending. That's old-fashioned French cooking. Who's got time? The busy people in the world are making money and trying to anyway. So while you're doing that, you clean up. You're waiting for everything to be finished. Yep, I've got a minute to go. And then we're going to, when we finish doing this, we're going to end up draining it and then putting it back in the pan, tossing in some olive oil, salt, and pepper. And the plates I've chosen are for that, and I think for the salad, we're probably going to do that family style, so everybody can share. Lettuce away. Should we add more croutons? Why not? And so excited, I'm so hungry right now. Probably just making you hungry because I'm very hungry. And I think we're going to add a little bit of butter to this too, because you know what? But no, people are afraid of butter. If you just stay away from all the junk food and the processed food and things like that, you can afford to actually enjoy butter. You really can. It's a no-brainer to me. Oh, I forgot one more thing. We're going to prove it to you even with chicken. And we're going to prove it to you with lamb, any kind of beef. You know, people don't cook things hot enough. I'm going to show you how to cook like a restaurant chef at home without spending a fortune, and it will never ever be over $10. Especially when we start going to people's homes to do this show, they're never going to believe it. Drain the pasta. It's always nice to have the right equipment, but when you don't, it's fine too, because not everybody can afford to have the proper strainer. We're going to add some salt, pepper. And I think kosher salt's the best because it distributes itself more evenly and gives it a more robust seasoning. But actually, you're using less salt, so it's better for you. And then I might add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You want to take a look at that? By the way, you've seen I've only used one pan. One. I'm going to put it right over the anchovies. Right over the sardines. And then a little bit of the garniche. And voila. That should have been 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy it.